Hello there, and welcome to episode 6 of War Hospital. In the last episode, the trenches to our north experienced their first gas attack, and all those troops that were injured in that attack got brought here, and we've been dealing with them. In addition to that, we also went ahead and built the scout tent and hired our first scout, along with sending them out on their first scouting mission, and we should be able to get the results of that scouting mission back in what looks like about 2 hours game time. So let's hop right back into things. Alright, so we see that our combat front power is down to good, which isn't great. Let's take a look at the cemetery assignment. Probably need to bring those guys out, put new cemetery assignment on.
Medics are on the way.
Might be a good idea to bring in another medic team, but we can't. Alright, well, let's go look at improvements. I don't know what we're working on currently. Let's see. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it's nearly finished, so we'll go ahead and let it finish
Medics
up.
are on the way.
And then we'll go ahead and maybe look at getting the medic team quarters up and running.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Alright, so it's finished, so let's go look at improvements now. Ah, yes, right, we're doing the staff lodging basic amenities to reduce rest time. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the medic team rooms. Because
He's reached the construction site.
I think us hiring more medic teams will be very good. We do have a couple patients waiting in rehab, but I'm gonna wait for Tejas Uden to be done there. We did have new patients here, so let's go take a look. So I think we can slot him into Jet Phillips, and we should be okay. Looks like our other engineers are working away. Excellent. Looks like we have another
Sir,
patient.
we lost this patient.
Oh. Smokes to ashes, ashes to dust. Following the smoke, the scouts find a small farm. It seems the building of the farm caught fire and are now burning. A man with a badly burned body stands in front of the charred ruins. He is surrounded by a group of 4 children. A corpse lays before them, burned beyond recognition. They seem to be in a strange state of shock and despair, with pain and emptiness in their eyes. When approached, the man regains some semblance of calm. When questioned, he tells the scouts that his house caught fire and his wife did not manage to escape the flames. He tried to go back for it, but it was too late. When he learns the scouts are from the hospital, he asks if they could take his children with them to the hospital. He knows they will be taken care of there. In exchange, he offers what is left of his farms and supplies. Yeah, we'll take the man in 2. Hospital takes in 5 people. The scout team salvaged 50 rations and 200 tools, and we have a looting location unlocked. There we go.
Sir, new patient arrived.
So now we're gonna go back to the scout tent. I see that that's a new scouting location. Awesome. We're gonna go. Let's take a look. I actually want to do the. Let's do the forest wraith.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
And that way they'll take a look at that, which is a long time. We also have a serious patient. Yep, that's fine. We're gonna move those around. Everything there is looking good so far. Now we have 3 waiting in rehab. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, you need to go to the trenches, and now we're strong. These other 2 we're gonna release for morale.
Sir, patient is cured.
Get us up to 46%. I want to try and keep the morale around 50. I feel like that's kind of our best bet long term. And we have about 44 minutes left on the medic team improvement. gonna have to swap these guys out.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Nope. Looks like it was gonna give me a mission and then immediately
Sir,
got rid of
medics
the
are on
mission.
the way. Sir, operation was successful.
And now we have more medic team rooms. Excellent. Now I can go to hire personnel and we can bring in more medic teams. I'm gonna go ahead and hire 3 of them. I really think that hiring those 3 medic teams, although it will increase our intake of rations, will also allow us to deal with a lot more of the patients. We can station more people up here at the ADS. We can station more people at the casualty clearing station. So all in all, I think it'll be better all around for everyone. And now that that's complete, we also want to look at other improvements we can go ahead and make. We don't really have a lot of drafts right now, so I don't know entirely what we'll be able to upgrade. Looks like we can, like, there's no doctor's quarters, which is fine. May need to hire some more engineers. Can also do scouting improvements. Dog kennels allows for adding dogs to scout teams. That may be something that's worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Nathaniel on this. We'll go ahead and start getting that built.
Sir, operation was successful.
There's another successful
Sir,
operation.
engineers reached the construction site.
Oop. Character level up. Medic team. Charlie Hill. Oh, I've not seen this before. Find a graveyard. Let's see. Choose an area which to level up. Dead serious, they work significantly better at the cemetery. Friendly, others working with them tire less. Dependable, tire significantly slower when working solo. And compassionate, they perform better at the ADS. So I think we're gonna do dead serious. And we'll go ahead and pause. So yeah, so this team will pretty much now be on permanent cemetery duty because Charlie Hill is very good at cemetery duty. Medic haven't come in yet. They'll probably come in the next train in about 2 hours. We do have a new patient here. I'll have to move him to the front. That should be good like that. This patient's nearly done. And we're going to go ahead and send him to the HQ for
Sir,
drafts.
patient is cured.
Sounds like the dog kennels are still being manufactured. Dogs, a special type of personnel that cannot work on their own. They receive specialist training that provides significant help to other personnel. Assigned to scout teams, they help with tracking and pathfinding, significantly decreasing traverse time, which I think we definitely want. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and look at other improvements. We really don't have the drafts for too much else right now. Let's take a look. We can go ahead and get that trauma ward if we want to. Let's take a look in production. The water bill may be useful. The autoclave. Do also have the truck garage, but we don't have enough drafts for it. Reagents. It's, I believe chemical supplies. We're gonna go for the autoclave. because I think that will help us out the most in terms of that engineering production speed. Hopefully should be able to build things a lot faster. Still waiting for that train to arrive. Ah, here it comes now. And there are our 3 medic teams. Excellent. So now we'll go into assignments. We're gonna basically turn all of these into 12 hours. So we're gonna put you on the inverse shift. Yep, inverse shift. You'd prefer to work in the ADS. You'd prefer to work on the 2 shift in an 8-hour system. So we're actually gonna move these guys around, pull this team off, put this team on. And I think that'll be good. That way we'll always have people working and we don't have to worry about rotating as much. I'd probably, when this team's done resting, I'll probably move them over to the casualty clearing station.
Medics are on the way.
Actually, there are no burials taking place right now, but I'm not gonna move anyone yet. So we'll go ahead and speed time up again. Now, these engineers aren't too exhausted yet. Maybe worthy going after that French medical officer as our next thing. A 4th doctor I think would be really good. Our morale is only continuing to drop, which is not great. And we have an event. Hard feelings. A person enters your room and comes to your desk without saying a word. What's the matter, you ask? I'm torn. I've recently received a letter from a German friend telling goodbye. They've been wounded on the front. We knew each other for a long time, and I'm feeling bad that I'm helping to heal people that might have killed my friend. I don't know what to do anymore. I will offer support.
Sir,
That's
Doctor is
fine.
starting a new shift.
Rehab center. We have no one in the rehab center right now. Autoclave construction finished, which means we should be building supplies even faster, which is what we want. Do you think we'll want the surgical ward enhancement too? We'll need drafts and a whole bunch of tools for that. We can't hire, or we can't order tools. I think we just get delivered those over time. So we'll just have to continue for now.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Have another warning, and didn't bring anything up. Alright. We'll go ahead. This is trauma medicine. I'll go ahead and move this up here and set the doctor to rest afterwards. Ah, forest wraith. The scout team finds the path through the forest and follows it. They frequently find traces of someone that uses the path. The traces are well masked, indicating the work of someone capable of tracking and covert movement, maybe a hunter or maybe a German spy. Suddenly, multiple shots can be heard. They came from somewhere close, roughly in the direction. We're going to carefully approach the area and observe. A scout team rushes to the open with their rifles ready to fire. In the opening, the scouts see an old man with a P-14 rifle. There are 4 bodies of German soldiers in front of him. He appears to be searching the Germans, taking their dog tags and bullets. Then he finds some kind of papers, probably German orders, and studies them for a while. The scout commander decides to reveal their presence, shouting a greeting and leaving his hiding place. Hearing the commotion, the old man reaches for his rifle, but seeing British uniforms, he quickly lowers his barrel, then greets the scouts. When questioned, he reveals he lives in the nearby forest, and from the start of the war, he has been causing problems for the Germans, as he puts it. After a short conversation, the old man tells the scouts about a German convoy he has been tracking for a while and asks for their help in dealing with it.
Sir, Doctor is starting a new shift.
And we're gonna go ahead and help
Sir,
him hunt that
Scout
German
unit has started
convoy.
a new mission.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the casualty clearing station.
Alright, well, let's go take a look at this patient. Clark Hill, VIP. Sir, I'm to inform you that Sergeant Clark Hill proved himself with acts of bravery and gallantry in the face of the enemy during the last battle and was recommended for the Distinguished Conduct Medal. As such, HQ and I are in the opinion that his quick return to the front lines could provide great inspiration for the soldiers. Alright, that's not a problem. He is stable. It is a long operation. I think we'll set it... Oh, nope, we can't do that. We will do that way, though. And I think that'll be it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get things back underway.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Operation Emergency. Patient's body was able to fight off the infection on its own. We're going to do the procedure by the book. Make that rehab time shorter. We got another resource. We also see that we have 2 exhausted engineers. We'll move those down. Move George Young. Actually, he prefers not to. So we'll move Nathaniel and... Oh, do we have 2 people? Oh, he would. Excellent. Alright. So we'll move those 2 over to the pharmacy.
Sir, new patient arrived.
I think the next improvement we might go after is actually this water mill.
Sir,
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the casualty clearing station.
Alright. 2 VIPs from gas attacks. Cases of Jonathan and Lucian Clare, they're twins, who have served the entire war as a medic team. Treating them both, they seem inseparable. Oh, they could be assigned to our hospital staff as another medic team. It's very good. I'll have to move them here. Move this casualty here, and the trauma medicine 17 hours. Ooh, after that. Alright. And our casualty clearing station is kind of becoming a little too full. Do need more tools and drafts before we can start looking at that, though.
Sir, new patient arrived. Sir, operation was successful.
Oh. Chemical wounds, from simple skin burns through gas-induced eye burns to gas inhalation complications. Physicians can operate on chemical wounds in the chemical ward using chemical medicine supplies. Much higher chance of complications. Now they want us to do a chemical ward too. And you can see we're kind of also overburdened in our casualty clearing station. No one's ready to be rehabbed yet, unfortunately.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Ah, the German camp. The German camp located on an abandoned farm consists of multiple trucks and around a dozen tents. Some of the trucks appear to be broken as a couple of mechanics work on their engines. The entire farm is heavily guarded by German soldiers with multiple patrols on the perimeter. The scout commander knows they'll have a hard time storming the camp. They should notify HQ. They could send a bigger force. However, before he has a chance to speak up, the old man puts the truck and proposes his plan to deal with the camp. He wants the scouts to distract the enemy while he sneaks up Sneaks up the trucks and causes the gas tanks. No, I don't want to blow up the camp. I will instead notify HQ. Oh, it's providing 2 draft. Send a platoon of soldiers. Deal with the enemy quickly. Ah. Well, that's good. Alright. And now that that's been done, we need to send the scout team on the next one. We're gonna go with an unusual day at war. That is a long time. But again, having another doctor is gonna allow us to deal with more patients.
Sir,
Do you have an
we lost this patient.
That's unfortunate. We do have an operation emergency here. Damage extensive but superficial. Excellent.
Sir, operation was successful.
Let's see, another... Private Ralph E. Morgan, promoted to corporal. I believe we've already had this guy once. So we'll put him here. Move the gas attack. He'll die. That's not good. Nope, we can't. We'll have to move him to there. Unfortunately, that's really the best we can do. Alright, and we have 2 awaiting. So, I'm actually going to send you both to headquarters, even though you don't get a lot of drafts.
Patient is cured.
Just because we need more. Alright. Let's take a look around, see what may be useful. Don't want folding stretcher yet. Let's go ahead. Could do the chemical ward and the trauma ward. Those will probably give us the first specialist for free. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm actually going to do the other improvement too, the trauma ward. And that's also just 48 minutes. So we'll go ahead and do both those.
New patient arrived.
And casualty collections overloaded with patients. Fantastic. I can't... I'll have to fit him in like this. So he'll still be okay.
Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
So both those are done. Now, if we hire personnel, the first ones are indeed free. Alright, so we'll go ahead and order a physician and a trauma specialist. They'll get here on the next train, I believe. Yep. And we'll start assigning patients to them instead.
Sir, operation was successful.
We're running a little bit low on rations. Scout team is on its way out. Lack of trauma medical supplies. Can't do much about that now, unfortunately.
Sir, operation was successful.
There's another successful operation. Excellent. Let's see if I go into the assignments. Aren't these guys supposed to be resting already? This team's close to collapse. But they probably shouldn't. They're only working another like 30 minutes. There's another patient, and we have 2 awaiting rehab. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and actually send both of these guys back to
Sir,
HQ for
patient
the
is
drafts. That's clear. Let's look at other improvements we can make now, because we do have more drafts, but we are missing out on tools, unfortunately. Truck garage would provide a truck, drafts, 3 tools, but maybe worth it over the long haul. Do have the autoclave already. May be useful to get the water mill also. Scouting department, I don't think we need another scout. Housing, I think we're okay on for the moment. Ideally, I would like to get that surgery ward enhancement too. Or who knows, I may need some other stuff here. Actually, let's go ahead. Might be useful to start working on some of these first things in our different wards. Yeah, I think so. Especially the specialist light system. That seems good. We're gonna go ahead and do this improvement. That'll be done in an hour and a half. Oh, we can see now, it looks like.
Sir, operation was successful.
Ah, okay, hold on. We'll go ahead, move. We're gonna have to restructure here quickly. So, off to the trauma ward. Oh, maybe the doctors haven't arrived yet.
Sir, engineers reached the construction site.
They have not, but they should be coming in about 40 minutes. And when they arrive, here we go. Excellent, sir. We should now be able to provide better care for trauma patients and chemical wounds. So now, don't go to patients, you go to assignment. Nope, not assignment, sorry. Inside the CCS. Now we see we have good stuff. To the 2 VIPs. We can't yet. He'll be dead. Then unfortunately, what if I move them around like this? Then they'd both be dead. Then we're just gonna have to deny them, unfortunately. Improvements, and production. Don't need alcohol yet. Yeah, it looks like next we'll have to do reagents and stress relievers. We'll have to go down this area. Don't have the tools though. Hypnosis construction was finished, but we do have another thing here. Yet another person enters your room. Sure, they start. You told me yesterday that Hugo Finley can and should work as slow as he does because he is doing him job carefully. Now he's going even slower. Great. Now I think he's just using that as an excuse almost. Alright. We'll go ahead, get more drafts, and then we might want to start thinking about releasing people. Scouts are on their mission. It is a long mission. Engineers are becoming exhausted. We'll move them out. And move in 2 new ones. Let the other 2 rest.
Sir, engineers reached the pharmacy.
see, we do have enough now, so we'll go ahead and do the reagents. Is there anything else we want? Specialist light system would be good. I mean, these are all useful. That's a tough decision. Don't think the engineering depot will do us any good. Ooh. Let's see. I think next. I think we do want to go into production still. Go ahead and get the reagents production, just because we will be treating chemical issues from now on, and we'll get that going.
Sir, we lost this patient.
And we've lost the patient. Oh, it's freight. Our freight stocks are running low. Alright. Well, I feel like there's a good time to stop. This episode's been going on for quite a while. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below with what you liked, or if you didn't like the video, you can hit the dislike button and let me know in the comments below why you didn't like it. But other than that, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.